For centuries, Japan has preserved a dance unlike any other in the world. A dance where every glance tells a story, where every movement of the hand carries an emotion, and where silence can speak louder than music. This is Nihon Buyō, Japan's classical dance tradition and one of the most graceful expressions of femininity ever created. Before we begin, I would like to invite you to stay with me until the end of this journey, where you will see a dance inspired by the timeless beauty of Nihon Buyō performed by me. Nihon Buyō is widely regarded as the most refined and feminine form of Japanese classical dance. It is not a single dance, but a centuries-old dance tradition with a large repertoire of works, each telling a different story through graceful movement, music, costume, and symbolism. What makes Nihon Buyō so feminine? Unlike ballet or many folk dances, Nihon Buyō focuses on subtle beauty rather than athleticism. Its feminine qualities include slow, flowing movements, small, controlled steps that seem to glide across the floor, elegant hand and wrist movements, expressive use of a folding fan sensu and kimono sleeves, delicate facial expressions and eye movements, pose, restraint, and emotional storytelling instead of dramatic physical power. In Nihon Buyō, even standing still can be part of the dance. A slight turn of the wrist or lowering of the eyes can express longing, sadness, or joy. The roots of Nihon Buyō go back to Japanese mythology. According to the Kojiki, Japan's oldest historical chronicle, completed in 702, the goddess Ame-no-Uzume danced to lure the sun goddess Amaterasu out of a cave, bringing light back to the world. This legendary dance is considered the spiritual origin of Japanese dance traditions. The modern form developed in the early 17th century when Izumo no Okuni created performances in Kyoto that eventually evolved into Kabuki theater. Over time, the dance sections of Kabuki became an independent art now known as Nihon Buyō. Today, around 5,000 professional dancers perform Nihon Buyō in Japan, and major schools continue to preserve and teach the tradition. And about the three elements of Nihon Buyō. Every performance combines three artistic principles. Mai, slow, circular, elegant movement with inward emotion. Odori, rhythmic, lively dance movement. Shigusa are expressive gestures that communicate feelings and tell the story. The balance of these three elements creates the unique statics of Nihon Buyō. One of the most fascinating aspects of Nihon Buyō is its music. Unlike many dance traditions where the music simply accompanies the choreography, in Nihon Buyō the music and the dance are inseparable. The dancer doesn't merely move to the rhythm, they embody the lyrics, melody, and emotions of the music. And the musical style most closely associated with Nihon Buyō is called negata, which literally means long song. It developed during the Edo period as the principal musical accompaniment for kabuki dance and later became the most common music for Nihon Buyō. Unlike Western songs with verses and a chorus, negata unfolds like a story. The tempo changes naturally, allowing the dancer to express different emotions from quiet contemplation to joyful celebration or dramatic passion. While Negata is the musical style most closely associated with Nihon Buyō, it is not the only one. There are other traditional genres. For example, Kiyomoto, which is known for its rich, expressive singing and dramatic emotional depths, often accompanying romantic or intense stories. And there is Tokiwazu, which is more narrative in style with rhythmic chanting that vividly supports storytelling and theatrical performances, and a softer, more intimate musical tradition from the Kyoto and Osaka regions, appreciated for its elegance, subtlety, and lyrical beauty. And about the main instruments, shamisen, bamboo Juda flute, small and large drums, traditional vocal chanting. And now about the famous dances in the repertoire. Nihon Buyō contains hundreds of classical works, but these are among the most celebrated. The first, Fuji Musume, the Wisteria Maiden, probably the most famous feminine dance in Japan. A beautiful maiden associated with blooming wisteria flowers expresses love, hope, and longing through graceful movements with a fan and flowering branches. Two is Musume Dojoji, often considered the masterpiece of Nihon Buyō. A young woman falls deeply in love with a monk. When her love is rejected, her overwhelming passion transforms her into a giant serpent. The dance explores love, obsession, jealousy, and transformation. The third is Sagi Musume, the Heron Maiden. A mysterious woman is revealed to be the spirit of a white heron. This dance is known for its extraordinary elegance and themes of loneliness and unattainable love. The fourth is Matsukaze, adapted from classical No theater. Two sisters continue waiting for their lost lover even after death, creating a deeply poetic meditation on memory and longing. Sanbasu, one of Japan's oldest ceremonial dances. Rather than telling a love story, it is performed to pray for prosperity, abundant harvests, and good fortune. And now about the costumes. The costume is an essential part of the performance. Elaborate silk kimono, obi, which is wide sash, traditional hairstyle or wig, white makeup for stage performances, folding fan or sensu, sometimes umbrellas, towels, bells, or flowering branches. Every prop has symbolic meaning rather than being merely decorative. There are around 200 schools of Nihon Buyō, but the 5 most influential are Hanayagi Ryu, Fujima Ryu, Nishikawa Ryu, and Bando Ryu, and Wakayagi Ryu. Each school has its own teaching style, choreography, and performance traditions while sharing the same classical foundations. The question is that why it is considered the most feminine Japanese dance. Among Japanese dance forms, Nihon Buyō is especially admired because it emphasizes grace over speed and emotional depth over spectacle, and precision over large movements. Quiet elegance, or miyabi. Refined beauty, which is the wabi and shibui aesthetics. For these reasons, it has long been associated with geisha and maiko performances, although today it is performed by both women and men.